Happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there. I appreciate you taking this time to watch the video report today. I realize you have more important things to do. And I'm not talking about watching football. I'm not talking about eating turkey. I'm not talking about spending time with your family and friends. No, you've got to rest up because you've got to get to the Bed Bath & Beyond Black Friday sale because they've got that 20% off your total purchase coupon available. I know how you guys are out there. I mean, yes, when you were younger, you used to go to your favorite auto parts store, Pep Boys maybe, and check out all the cute little gizmos you could buy for your car. And then, of course, then you got into the professional world. And then instead, you were one of these guys that went to Office Max or Staples and you bought stuff which looked cool, even though you had no need for it. But you figured, hell, it was a write off as an expense. But now you're all Bed Bath & Beyond shoppers. Don't lie to me. I know that's what type of audience is watching this video report today. Okay, listen, I've got free picks coming up in just a moment on Detroit, Chicago, and also in college football, the TCU Texas contest as well. If you're looking for advice on that San Francisco Seattle game, you better go elsewhere because I have no idea what the hell's going to happen in that damn game. That's for damn sure. I can't wait to watch it. But, you talk about two unpredictable, inconsistent teams. Quarterbacked by guys who one week look like world beaters and the next week look like the whole world beat up on them. That's the 49ers and the Seahawks. Anyway, let's get going here. First guy I want to mention quickly, and listen, you can get all your promos and all your discount coupons, etc., over on the homepage. But I wanted to at least make a quick mention of Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is the winningest football handicapper here at the site over the past 5 years, making $10 bettors $31,505 today. Not only is he going for winning day number 125 out of 208, but he has his 100-dime teaser, and it's a mixed sport one. Lions, Bears early in the NFL, and then your TCU Texas game. Now, it is teaser winner number 42 out of 62. 42 out of 62 in all sports over the past 5 years. Last two teasers, Denver and Green Bay. This past Sunday and 3 Sundays ago. He hit both of them. You got both of them for just $22, saving $77 off the regular price. And the same thing goes today simply by using coupon code SEAN22. SEAN22. It is a 100-dime play. That is a play on which he is on a 53, 27, and 3 roll over the past 5 years with his NFL 100-dimers. And of course, in all sports combined over the past 19 months, Shawn has made $10 bettors $25,000 right on the button. That's wins minus losses minus the VIG. So that's what Shawn Michaels has going for you today. The other guy I want to quickly mention is Trace Adams. This past Monday, you got his Monday Night Total of the Year with the Ravens and Saints easily going over. You got that winner for $90 off and paid just $9 for it. You got his Sunday Night Total of the Year winner on the Cowboys and Giants over, also for just $9. They were both raised the bar 1,500 star plays, just like his 1,500 star winner on Minnesota in college football this past Saturday. Today, raised the bar 1,500 star winner number 4 out of 5. Your Thursday NFL Total of the Year on the Philadelphia Dallas over under. And it is once again the $9 play, and you get it by using coupon code TRACE9, TRACE9. All your other discounts, all your other coupons, etc. are available over on the homepage. Okay, let's get busy here, guys. I'm going to do it in reverse chronological order. Let me take a look at the night games in college football for you. LSU and Texas A&M, again, it's like the 49ers and Seahawks. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no clue in that game because the A&M Aggies, they stopped playing defense a long time ago, and they also stopped playing offense quite a while ago. Was it only, about 3 months ago, yes, end of August, when Texas A&M looked like the team, when they went into Columbia, South Carolina in that nationally televised Thursday night opening game and just smoked Steve Spurrier's Gamecocks. And what have we learned since then? That Kenny Hill wasn't the answer at quarterback. The Texas A&M wasn't that good of a team because South Carolina wasn't any good either. So no clue what happens in that game. But in TCU and Texas, I'm going to go with the Horned Frogs here. I realize there's probably a lot of support in taking Texas plus the points. And Texas has certainly played better defensively. I've got to give Charlie Strong's stop unit some props here. And listen, Charlie Strong as well. I'm still not sure if he's the right coach for the Texas program, because when you think of Charlie Strong, you think of disciplinarian, 9 players dismissed this year. You think of a guy who inspires, but does he have that personality, I wonder, for that job where Texas and its boosters, it's a different type of program. You know what I mean? But anyway, listen, the fact that he got him to 500 with all the injuries they suffered this year, that's amazing enough in itself. But this Texas team has won 3 straight games. But who exactly did they beat along the way? They won 28-7 against a slumping Oklahoma State team. They took a 33-16 decision at home against a slumping West Virginia team, and they beat a bad Texas Tech team 34-13. Now think about it. Texas Tech gives up 40 points before Texas Tech even hits the field. They're down 40-0. But this Texas offense only managed 34 points, and this Texas offense has struggled ever since David Ash went out after the first game with another concussion that eventually ended his career. And Swoops has done okay at quarterback, and the ground game has been okay. The offensive line has been in shambles all year. And you're looking at TCU, and you're going, if you're me, if TCU puts points on the board, does Texas have the ability to come back? I don't think so. And just because Texas is playing well defensively, that doesn't mean they have the ability to stop this TCU Horned Frog attack. You have other factors, extenuating circumstances affecting this game as well. Let's face it, TCU coming off the bye week, it's got this big chance, national TV, to impress the playoff committee. Because after this, they close their season at home against Iowa State. Iowa State's 2-8. That ain't going to impress nobody if you put 70 points on the board against the Cyclones. They need this game tonight. The other factor is that they're coming off a bye. You know, TCU had played 8 consecutive games. These aren't pros. These are 17 to 21, 22-year-old kids. They were beaten up. They were worn down. The bye, they needed it 4 weeks ago. They got it after a lackluster performance at Kansas last week, or 2 weeks ago, and they need it, and now they take advantage of it. They're focused. Again, they've got Boykin at quarterback, and I don't see Texas's defense having any answers from him. I think you're getting a discounted price because people are looking at the way Texas has started to come up here at the end of the season with 3 straight wins, and the fact that TCU did not play well against KU in their last outing. So just keep this in mind. This is still a Texas Longhorns defense that gave up 45 points at home to Iowa State, gave up 31 points at Oklahoma. Played probably its best defensive game when it held Baylor to just 28 points in a 28-7 loss at home. Hey, I'll take that final score too. I like TCU minus the 6.5 in this one. Your early game, Detroit and the Chicago Bears. Well, we've seen what the Lions have done here lately, and that hasn't been much. They're coming off the road losses against Arizona and New England, scoring a total of 15 points in those games. I think one key here for Detroit is the anticipated return of Reggie Bush. Although officially listed as questionable, he says he's returning after a 3-game absence because of a sprained ankle. They need him. This is the worst, one of the worst rushing attacks in the NFL. They're averaging just 80.8 yards per game. That puts them number 30 among 32 teams. But the other key is going to be Matthew Stafford against this Chicago defense. It doesn't matter to me that the Lions have lost 9 of their last 10 on Thanksgiving Day. It's inconsequential. What's more important to me is the Bears were down 10-0 last week to the Bucs before rallying for a 21-13 win. Is that exactly awe-inspiring? Not to me. And the Bears have allowed 55 points at Green Bay and 51 points at New England in their last 2 road games. Now, I'm not saying a Detroit team that hasn't done anything offensively since opening up by putting a whooping on Green Bay in week number 1 at home is going to put up 51 points, but I think they can put up 30 or 31 on the board against this Bears secondary, which is just pathetic. I mean, the Bears have given up 25 touchdown passes on the season. Only the Jets have given up more. They've allowed opposing quarterbacks to complete almost 65% of their passes, and that's why they're ranked number 28 in the league in pass defense. Offensively, it's Jay Cutler when he's on, but he's more often not. So you don't really have a steady offensive thrust here for the Bears. Yeah, they got Matt Forte on. Oh, FYI, Detroit comes in here with the number 1 run defense in the league, holding opponents to just 71 yards a carry and 3.1 yards per carry as well. And I'm sorry, that's 70 yards per game. So I think you go ahead and play Detroit. And again, this is a 7-point number. I would go ahead and buy down the half point. If you have Detroit at 7 or 7.5, I think that's the safe way to go. So the Lions and TCU are your 2 free selections. I wish you well. Enjoy your day, and I will catch you again on Friday morning when we do this one more time.